Yeah, we're actually, I say, data available, dismiss. No, don't do that. I'm, I am wonderfully organized and have my act together. My life's together, I swear. Okay. My bumbling foolishness aside, actually, the first game on our list is Nature's Lament. We played this last stream, but if you remember, last stream when we played this, it didn't have voice acting. Like, the store page mentioned the voice acting, but it didn't actually have the voice acting. In the period of time between last stream and this stream, it got updated to add the voice acting. So we're going to play this again with the voice acting. Where's my... Just listening to the Final Fantasy VIII on OST for the first time in a lot of years. A few of the pieces had a chill mood not dissimilar to the song that was just playing. I see it. I feel like that's a really underrated soundtrack, Final Fantasy VIII. That's not one you hear talked about a lot, and that's a shame. As weird as that game might have been, it had a lot of good points, I feel like. Fisherman's Horizon. Ooh. Definitely have to look that up again. We're familiar with the Nature's Lament. It is a side story to Mythic Meetup, a sort of Mystic Messenger-like game, which, as I have found out in the time between last stream and this, there's more Mystic Messenger-like games than I expected there to be. But yes, Nature's Lament, a side story to Mythic Meetup. Mythic Meetup, the Mystic Messenger-like game starring actual mythical creatures. This being a side story to one of the routes, specifically the tale of Amelia Malice, also known as One with Nature. Events related to Professor X's route. And, even if my feelings about the game as a whole are mixed, it was your first Final Fantasies, though, so it's pretty nostalgic. Yeah, it'll always have that going for it. It'll always have its points that could have been better. But it'll always have memorable points, I think. Those thoughts aside, let's see. I hope I opened the right executable for Nature's Lament. The one with the voice acting.
Can't he mind his own business? Of course not. Bumbas always has to inject his opinion into everything. Maybe he's right.
The nice thing about the voice acting is that we now get pronunciations for the Greek names. Amelia pulls out her cell phone to check her messages.
And Marnie's still not talking to me. Not that I'm surprised. I wouldn't talk to me either. What do I do? What can I do? There's so much noise in my head. I can barely think straight. I just need to...
She searches through her bag, huffing in frustration.
I must have left my journal at home. Wait, maybe maybe my phone will work?
She goes into the device. She looks for a few moments, then navigates to a voice recording app. I still love her design, though. It's so pretty in calming purples, and those earrings are amazing. Her thumb presses the red circle.
I'm not sure who this is for. Maybe for you, Marnie, since I miss you the most. I don't really know where to start either. Maybe with how I'm feeling? I honestly don't have the words to express things properly, but I'm going to try. I feel so empty, hollow, actually. Like nothing matters. And maybe nothing does, considering what happened. I fucked up so royally, and now I'm alone. I'm not looking for sympathy. I know I got what I deserved.
Everything about these games' visuals are on point. I agree.
You did the right thing. I betrayed your trust.
I absolutely agree. Amelia tightens her hands, posture stiff.
All just to get back at X. Babas and I cut into it. About X. Again. Even now, I still defend him. Despite everything. Babas tried to blame him for making me nothing. Newsflash, Babas. I don't need anyone's help. I can do that all by myself. I know I'm a screw-up. Well aware. Thanks. Neither of my parents think I'm responsible, and for once, we're all in agreement. He said X ruined me. That he wrapped me up in lies and left me isolated. Surprised Babas even noticed how I felt. He's usually terrible at that kind of thing. And it's true. I've never felt more alone in my life. There's just this pit in my core. Like a woodpecker went to town. But it won't go away no matter what I do. And the only one I can talk to is my Katara Manos phone. And myself, I guess. But that just makes me feel worse. It's like the sun's gone out and my blood's turned to ice. I don't even feel like a person anymore. Just a monster.
She curls in on herself, mirroring how small she feels. Tears silently slide down her cheeks.
I've heard the word thrown around about mythics before, but I've never felt like one until now. Only a monster would do what I've done. Take advantage, hurt people, lash out. Only a monster could do that. There's one thing he was wrong about, though. I don't blame X. Sure, he lied,
But
I won't claim to understand his motives. Hopefully, he at least explained it to the rest of you. I just know he was trying to protect that human. I may not understand, but I can respect his reasons.
Amelia swipes at her face to remove any traces of lingering tears.
I never meant to hurt the server. Or you, Marnie. But intentions don't matter. Only the fallout does. I won't just say I'm sorry. Words alone are empty. I can make a promise, though. I'm going to atone for this. I'm leaving. No idea where I'm headed yet. Just know I need to be anywhere but here. I can't make a change if I'm stuck in this same old town. I hate change. Hate it with a passion. But I can do it. For you and me. Thank you for everything.
Amelia ends the recording. Finger hovers momentarily over the share button. Instead, she clicks on the trash can icon, deleting it.
Maybe we'll meet again sometime.
And just like that, she's gone. That's the point I actually realized. That this was a bus station. But, yeah, my thoughts on this one are pretty much the same as before. Knowing the context in the Mythic Meetup, in which that scene kind of takes place in parallel, would help it. You could still glean a bit about what happened just from what we're told in the scene alone. But we'll say, even with that, yeah, the voice acting makes this even better. The voice acting is really good. Absolutely. So yeah, that is one fact. Yeah, it very much enhances that experience in my mind. Glad we went back to that. So the games we have on the agenda tonight. I think we're going to start with The Candle by the Window by flowerpirate. Let's see, what else have we done here? Two here. So The Garden's Table. Short game where you collect ingredients, cook, and make tea. Ooh. I say, which one? Mythic Meetup? This looks interesting, though. Candle by the Window, a reflective piece about slowing down and learning from the small, fleeting experiences. Connect with your plants, the moon, and the warmth from the flame of a candle. Mouse to click. Oh. So. Mouse to click up and down on the keyboard to choose options. Made in a day or two. So simple enough. Okay. Install instructions. You can download the game if you want to. I like that. Very earnest. So, The Candle by the Window. Oh, that is a... Where are we at here? That is an interesting fit. Mouse, to start. Picking with mouse. That is a bit of an awkward fit. What can I do about that? Copy. Play with this. Just doesn't look right. I guess we'll leave it like this. I'm not sure what to make of this. It's been a tough few days for you, hasn't it? You said this. Have this on a different... We're gonna have to make do with that. Okay, we'll give this a try. Tough few days for you, hasn't it? Keep eyes shut. You aren't ready yet. That's okay. Take a few extra moments to calm your breathing. You feel ready now. Remember, you can always exit the experience if you choose move on. Open your eyes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Quiet, cool light from the moon spills through the window and onto your face. The rest of the room was dark. The bright light peeking through the passing clouds caught your attention. The sun had set a long while ago. There you were, sitting at your table still, feeling a bit incomplete. We'll talk to the moon. You watch the moon as its light dims, then brightens again as the soft clouds pass by. A few minutes pass as you admire the moon. It's a one-sided conversation, but you feel like you understand yourself better, somehow. Something glimmers to the right of you. Turning towards it, you see the moonlight hit the edge of a candle on your table. There are a few other objects and knickknacks scattered across your space. Suppose we'll light the candle? You lean forward and light the candle. A warm light glow grows over the table, washing your face in an orange glow. The flame flickers up and down, the reflection on the window behind mimics the dance. You can now see the objects placed on your table. Talk to plants. Hushed whispers come from the corner of your table. Where Monstera, Adonsoni, and an Authorium sit, potted in pretty green ceramic pots. You lean your ear closer to them to eavesdrop on their quiet conversation. You can't quite understand what they're saying, but you try your best to understand and process their emotions. Feel a little less alone in the universe. We'll go back. Look at my knickknacks. Hushed whispers come from the corner of your table. I guess... Okay. The plant understander has logged on, it seems, indeed. Okay, let's actually look at knickknacks. Your eyes glide over the small trinkets and knickknacks scattered across your table. There's no order or method to their placement, yet everything seems to fit perfectly into place right where they lay. You spend time remembering where you collected each item, and cherish the memories that accompany each one. You're proud of yourself for getting this far. Okay, notebook? Flipping through the pages, you see scribbles and notes from different times in your life. This notebook has helped you figure things out on many occasions. Reflect on your past choices and thoughts, and maybe even forgive yourself for some of the mistakes you made back then. Observe the candle flame. Watch the flickering flame of the candle closely. It sways back and forth, commanding a tiny plume of smoke to follow its every whim and fancy. The source of warmth dances with itself in the reflection on the window. You too find peace and comfort in your own company. Go back. Go back. You can now see the objects placed on your table. Move on. Are you ready to exit the experience? I want to look around more. Took the plants. We can do all the things. Watch the flickering flame of the candle closely. It sways back and forth, commanding a tiny plume of smoke to follow its every whim and fancy. The source of warmth dances with itself at the reflection of the window. You too find peace and comfort in your own company. Go back. Back. Move on. I'm ready. Okay, so it does meet the requirements. It is just one illustration. Severely panned out. That is in fact a very pronounced crescent. You're slowing down to perceive your environment. Your mind feels at peace it had forgotten for a while. You remember to keep going. Open our eyes. We'll at least see. Incomplete. Talk to the moon. Watch the moon as its light dims and brightens again as the soft clouds pass by. It's past you admire the moon. Edge of a candle on your table. This time we're going to sit in darkness. You tear your gaze away from the pretty moon and try gathering your thoughts. Darkness calms you down. Your mind travels. Exploring new areas of your psyche, you learn something new about yourself. Observe burning incense. Your gaze shifts down towards the windowsill. This little stick of incense resting in a wooden incense holder. Though it's been burning for a while now, you notice the warm lavender scent for the first time tonight. You feel a bit more grounded than you did before. And now we'll light the candle. I guess this feels very... has a comforting... It's not out to tell a specific story. It's out to be more comfortingly reflective. I kind of dig the vibes. I don't know about you, but I think I dig the vibes. It's like, it doesn't tell us anything specific here. It's not out to tell a specific story, it's about to tell a generic story. Not generic, that's a bad way of putting it. A vague enough story that you can apply it to your own experiences. And hell, you can kind of use it as a way to sit back and reflect yourself. Okay, next. Things. Remember where you collected each and every item around you. Cherish the memories that accompany each one. You're proud of yourself for getting this far. You should be. Ready. After slowing down to perceive your environment, your mind feels a peace it had forgotten for a while. You're ready to keep going. Yeah, that is what we've got. And wasn't sure what to think about that at first, but you know what? It works. It's different from the sort of stuff I normally look for and download. But you know what? Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. Something this evanescent and abstract that has its place. Yeah. I'll leave this in the chat for you to, if you're interested in pulling this up, give it a look and a rate. Or just a vibe. That surprised me. I like the sort of evanescent. Yeah, that is actually the perfect word for it. I was trying to say general, vague, but abstracted. That's the perfect way of putting the story it's telling. It's very abstracted. Dig it. 3, 4. Okay. I think we're going to do. I think let's do Limerence next. By Catsket. Ooh. Art Without Blood universe. I kind of digging this art style. Yeah, it's the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a competition of this kind, since the atmosphere of this one room is the whole point. Literally, yeah. I'm really kind of digging the art style here. Right away. Laterrasus Rogues. Now, is this just games that they've worked on? Oh no, it's possibly both, because it's yellow sign. Images are now missing. Oh no. Art Without Blood universe. This is intriguing. You're a university art student who fucked up, big time. Pursuing the arts, you visit a local art gallery for inspiration and peace. The stranger interrupts your quiet to witness a woman's swift demise after going mad, believing she was being watched by a painting. Taken by the stranger to a space of unlimited corridors, you meet two other individuals with their own passion for the arts, who all seem worried about you carrying a strange side effect of the eldritch. Ooh, ice sprawling. Ice sprawling over your body, melting into your Ooh, I'm digging these vibes. But whether or not you have the illness is truly none of their concern. If they need to stick their claws into your flesh to create something new, will you find some way to escape your fate by infection? Or by their hands, will you die and die again? This demo is the beginning of the game where you meet the three main characters and get a feel for their personalities before choosing their routes. That's why the to be continued ending is the same for everyone. Ooh. Okay, so this is 46 endings in total. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, you know what? I'm adding this to my collection already. Vibes are impeccable. But we are here to play Limerence. Warning, this experience contains themes of violence, kidnapping, suicide, and obsession. Please play at your own risk. Limerence, the state of being infatuated or obsessed with another person, typically experienced involuntarily and characterized by a strong desire for reciprocation of one's feelings, but not primarily for a sexual relationship. A short story of a captive and captor chatting over dinner. Not so much horror, but more of a tense, uneasy atmosphere, an imbalance of power. Named after the Eve's Tumor song of the same name, part of the Art Without Blood universe, but you aren't required to play the demo to understand the game, based on an unpublished set of poems. 5 to 10 minutes with 5 to 10 minutes with length. Okay, with length, in length. Okay. 177 words, one choice, one bastard who won't stop staring at you. Excellent. Let us do this. Where are we? Oh, this is the small one. Kind of feel like if I were to try my hand at writing, I'd want to describe the environments in such exhaustive detail that it would irritate my readers. I'm inclined to like works like the previous VN. Yeah, it honestly, like it's really easy to get on a divergence of that sort. Oh, hello there. I always, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Are you all right, darling? We've been sitting here for 5 minutes and you haven't touched your dinner. Are you mad at me? I slowly returned from my dark headspace. Back to reality. Back to the low light of the dining room. Despite the table being fit for a family, it was clear that it had only ever been used for 2 people. For them, sitting where their back was facing the window, so light envelops them, like angels scratching at its skin. And forever they kept chained to the other side. It's like something Manly Badass Hero would play. Exactly. It's for your own good, you know. I can't have you trying to run off, can I? Or perhaps rocking your chair backwards and smashing through the glass of the window. Because then you could get seriously injured, or somehow escape. What would I do without you? Shut up, Aaron. I like when you say my name. I think they sit with their back to the window for the ephemeral ethereality, with a visual of light rays surrounding them like a saint. But no amount of pretty imagery can disguise their evil actions. Tonight they cooked chicken, lined with rice and vegetables, that I had watched them chop up minutes before. Their knives for the kitchen are separate from the ones they use for flesh. A very important distinction in this line of work, you understand. Never once in my life had I been envious of a blade, the slick cuts and echoing sounds between the air and the cutting board. Until now, of course. I tugged at the cuffs on my wrist that kept me restrained at the table. Hey, you're staring again. You should eat up. You need the strength for later. I didn't respond. Please, dear. I'll be nicer on you with the blades tonight if you do. Oh. I reached my right hand up to my neck and stroked my fingers over the taut skin of my collarbone, covered in bruises and newly formed scars from the slashes across bone. Well, that tells us everything we need to know about this relationship. Do you promise? Have I ever lied to you, darling? No. But you've misled me. That is the purpose of delusion, is it not? It's only in my nature, like it is in your nature, to despise me. I wish you didn't. We've been getting to know each other very well over the last few days. I know nothing about them, but anything that I have not said of my own volition has been cut out of me. But enough of my ramblings. Eat, please. They gestured to the plate in front of me, accompanied by water in a plastic cup and fork. I hesitated before picking up the utensil. I could try it again, take myself out. By my own accord. Though they might punish me for even thinking it. Dear. Oh, well then, we'll leave this alone. It wasn't worth trying. And without another word, I began to eat. The worst thing about Aaron, besides the relationship of them torturing me for their own amusement, is the fact that they're good at cooking. They would never eat their own work. They would always put out a plate and silverware at their chair and never touch the setup. They told me that they didn't have to eat. Why do you even sit here and watch me if you aren't going to eat with me? It's to make you more comfortable. Yes, because comfort comes in bruised ankles and chained wrists. It's just weird. To me, it feels right. Dinner isn't just about food. It's also about the conversation and the experience. I think it's something much more sinister. I think they watch me in glee, with eyes lighting up like flames. Watch me indulge in the only pleasure I have besides sleep. They smirked as I struggled to bring the fork to my lips, both from the shackle and from the feeling of past pain. Is it good? It's always good. You don't need me to tell you that. I reached for the water and slowly drank. The cold stung my throat. I'm glad. I like to see you happy. Then why won't you let me go? You're killing me, Aaron. You smile when we leave the temporary peace of the dining table, because you know how I feel about every other room in this sprawling hell. The fear that pricks my neck, that you'll plunge a surprise blade in my back and collect the pooling blood to keep in jars. I enjoy seeing you happy, but I enjoy seeing you crying much, much more. There's a pride to it, even for a being like me. Pride of knowing I've cut up your body, skin like a canvas, and turned you into the most beautiful artwork that will ever grace my gallery. I caused those tears, and I can just as easily wipe them away. And that's why I'm killing you. For the beauty. For the begging, for the pleading that I've heard from hundreds before you. You're different, though. You've survived longer than most. You have a vigor, fighting spirit. And I think that's why I love you. Well, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Stab. Took a deep breath and pulled my arm back as far as the chains would let me. I stabbed myself right in the throat. Or at least I tried. It stung like a brief needle in the skin, and nothing more. I dropped the fork and felt at my neck, begging for a wound. It wasn't even bleeding. Damn. Aren't you cute? You already tried that on our first night. Don't you remember that the tools are plastic? You don't think I'd trust you with metal or wooden tools, do you? No. Didn't work the first time. Did you think it would again? No. Poor, poor thing. We'll deal with this later. Now eat, or rip that tongue of yours out and make it the last thing you've ever tasted. I'd miss hearing you talk. Picked up the fork again, hesitating. Without another word, I began to eat. Okay, that's a menu button. And, yep, that's the only divergence we have here. That's the only choice we have here. Just comply. There is no escape from this hell. Not this time. Well, that was depressing. I like it. Rate this dining experience. 5 stars. Excellent food. I wouldn't come back, though. But I don't seem to have a choice in the matter. I'm forcibly chained to my table. End scene. Apologies, I just have to try and lighten the air in here after that. So very much... You do kind of look like one of the protagonists. One of the Genesis Erebus. Yep, Aaron. You are in fact one of the protagonists of... one of the route characters of Art Without Blood. So, if you decide to play Art Without Blood... Yeah, it does need a bit more development. And I think that's... Like, I would love to see an expanded version of that. There was a note... There's a devlog down here. The crowd wants an extended version. Speak now! No. Big game with this bastard and others. Yep. This very much feels like a short snapshot of a scene from the life of Aaron here, who we might get a more expanded take on their character. Yeah, there needs to be a lot of context. I feel like that context might come from the main game here, Art Without Blood. Once again, there's a lot of good in the the short snippet of story that has been thrown in here, but having the context would indeed help here. So, Limerence, Candle by the Window, Nature's Lament. I think next we'll do Portrait of Feathers by Fuwawuri. Ooh. I am drawn in by the art style already here. That is a very soft and welcoming art style here. The colors in this one really strike me. Love colored blackbird. Just the pale, sketch-like quality of the other backgrounds here. And just sort of low-level coloring and shading of the main character here. That immediately catches my eye. Boy who can't stop dreaming and the blackbird that inhabits said dreams. What we are here for. Portrait of Feathers. That art style is really delightful. There's a lot going on in this angel's design, and there's a lot to take in here. Sort of red tones in the wings, bandage on the cheek. It's quite pretty. Very intriguing. Yeah, a lot of yandere type stories seem plain unrealistic for that reason. That just needs that justification to it. I suppose in a bite-sized scenario, you have the those questions to kind of drive you. Like, you're obviously not going to have the time to explain that, to give that context in form like this. So realistically, in a short form story like this, you're just going to get the brief, really the depiction of the life they're living together is not a good one. We got enough of that. We don't understand much more about Aaron other than cause pain and torture because art bloody. But yeah, pretty much I think we're on the same page there. Interesting, but I want to know more. In this case, we have Fuwawuri, bite-sized visual novel about an angel and someone they've watched over. Oh, got it pretty close to the deadline, but hope you enjoy anyways. See the submission page here? 1 hour 37 minutes before the deadline. Yeah, that's pretty close. But you made it. And you know what? Good deal. You did it. So warning, this game contains themes that may not be suitable for everyone, such as text-based descriptions of violence, injuries, unhealthy relationships. Seems to be the theme of today's stream. Unhealthy relationships. Mentions of religion and vague allusions to a cult. Please keep that in mind before you play. So, let us do it. Oh, wow. Oh, it's loud. Very lovely, but I've got to step away momentarily. Just let me know if the music sounds is at a good level for you. I'll be back. Brief pause. Okay, and we're back. We're going to take in a very up-close and personal angelic view here. And let's begin! In a world composed of sin and punishment, which would you consider me to be? The sounds float effortlessly off his breath, treading the light as they fall. It takes me a few minutes to register their meaning before they fade into the dull ringing, clawing at the edge of my consciousness. That's right. I think I was being punished again. There's a searing pain radiating from my back. For all the pain you caused me, I'll have to pray for you. Oh, that's multiple scars here. I should pray for myself, too. Light cascades over him, leaving a breathtakingly beautiful scene in its wake. With his slender hands clasped in prayer, a nearly inaudible melody melts off his lips. A prayer? Oh. God probably won't listen to my prayers anymore. Even they come from an angel. An angel? His voice is so light and airy. I feel like it could slip through my fingers if I were to grab it. It's almost as if it's floating just outside my reach. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered. But it's my fault things ended up this way. It's only right that I pray for both of us. Even if God ignores me. He drops his gaze to meet mine. His eyes leave me with a strange feeling blossoming in the pit of my stomach. Are you aware of what's happening? His eyes are questioning, but no matter how hard I try, only gurgles come out. Please don't try to speak. You were hurt. Silence settles between the cracks in the window panes, to be broken by another melodic prayer being exhaled with each breath. I missed you. Oh? His unexpected words slip past the drawn-out silence, leaving a warm note hanging against the stale cathedral air. I've always been here, watching those who were taken in by that woman's lies. Watching over the punished. Angels shouldn't interfere. It's against God's rules. So every time she locked you in here, I watched over you. You never spoke to me, though. Not a single prayer back then, but you didn't need to ask me for anything. I just wanted to help. Nothing bad could happen to you with me here. If you were punished, I could watch over you. I could keep you safe. Leaving the cathedral would only cause you pain. Maybe that's why we ended up here. With a steady hand, those long fingers of his brushed through a wing, smearing his palms a deep red. I was worried when you stopped coming. Did you meet someone? Did you grow tired of disciplining you? When you came back, I was so happy to see you. Even more so when you knelt in prayer. You never asked me for anything before. And that was fine. I didn't mind. When you finally called out. His fingers dig into his wing, twitching and convulsing at the sudden onslaught of his nails. A handful of feathers are gripped between those same fingers, tinting his skin to match their color. You begged for the courage to leave. You know I couldn't let that happen, right? Oh no. If you left Sister Sophia's congregation, I'd be alone. I wouldn't be able to watch over you anymore. I can't leave the cathedral as easily as you. That's why I... Held hostage, the feathers clumped together, A few droplets of blood finding their way to the floor. Yeah, very good imagery. There's something very striking about angel with wings. Wings with matted feathers, soaked with blood. A single fluid movement, the clump is ripped from his wing. I had to defy God's rules, just this once. Stabbing you. Oh no. I had to stop you from leaving. He presses his hands back together, the feathers in between his palms, as if he were about to pray again. But it's okay. I had a plan to stay with you. If I used my feathers. Bloodied feathers danced beneath the light, trickling in. The pull of his voice was nearly magnetic, but repulsive at the very same time. You understand, right? Try to leave. First time since this meeting began, I suddenly became aware of the ground. Feels unsteady. Every thought running through my mind is screaming at me to run. Leave, now, but my body refuses to respond in kind. The ground is slippery, and I can't seem to find the traction to lift myself. All I can feel is an ever-growing numbness accompanied by a pain that would be enough to bring me to my knees on its own. If I could even manage to do so in this pitiable state. Everything flashes red. You still want to leave? And after everything I said? Deeper. I can't let you leave me like that again. Deeper red. Don't worry. And after you stop breathing, I'll stay here with you in our cathedral. I wouldn't want to leave you alone. Well. Before I comment, let us agree to stay. Let us smooch the yandere angel. Never thought that wanting to leave Sister Sophia's grip would lead to this. He was as scared as I was. Fortunately, my shaking hand doesn't make it. Instead, I find myself with a fistful of fabric. I knew you'd understand. For a moment, it feels like time has stopped. He kneels down and gently pets my hair, his gaze turning that feeling in my stomach into something unbelievably warm. But when I notice the feathers in his other hand, an instinctual fear kicks in. I'm sorry. It has to be while the wound is fresh. Please, try to bear it. I feel them touch my back, and immediately the pain floods my mind's eye. It feels like they're crawling under my skin. That's concerning. Once they settle into the bone, the pain should settle down. They grow, you'll still be incomplete. I'm happy. We'll stay together. Everything burns bright red, his words being drowned out by the pain. I think he's holding my hand. I can't tell. All I can imagine is a portrait of bloodied feathers. Title drop. Okay, I think I have a better grasp of what's going on here. Or at the very least, I can put together a theory of what's going on here. Obviously, we're in Sister Sophia's cult. Reject humankind, become angel. Exactly. We're in Sister Sophia's cult, and it seems like our friend watching over us is literally bound to the cathedral of Sister Sophia's cult in some way. Like above the rest, Sister Sophia and her congregation. Literally watching over them, but bound to it, unable to leave. and having bonded with our protagonist, like, the way out of losing the one person who seems like a decent human being in the whole congregation. What I can gather from what happened is that our angel friend stabbed us. If we try to leave, he presumably stabs us again. If we agree to stay, he comes down to comfort us, uses some of his feathers to literally turn us into an angel alongside him. Instead of being stuck under Sister Sophia's thumb, ascend to his level, and at the very least they can be together, above the rest of us. Kind of a sobering... reminds me a little of a twisted Yuri manga I read a while ago, where about an angel who suddenly appears and is taken in by a lady who lives in an apartment complex. Huh. Interesting. I was say, this also reminds me of Bad Faith, which I need to play fully, because the full game's been out for a long while now, and I've been meaning to play Bad Faith fully. It's the angel who suffers the abuse. Ooh. In this case, we can't really say for sure that our angel friend hasn't suffered a lot of abuse himself. Just look at all the bloody bandages on his face and shoulders, and the blood on his wings. We can't say for sure that our angel hasn't suffered his share of abuse too. Not to mention watching over all the congregation members that are being punished here too. It gives me vibes of Bad Faith. We have the angelic being coming down to aid humanity down on Earth, but ends up getting captured and pricked and studied, dissected and studied like a science experiment in the bowels of some building on the side of the cult complex. Human lady cuts off her wings, not wanting her to ever... Ooh. Ouch. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't seem that the abuse was inflicted by our anonymous congregant here. Oh yeah, definitely not. Definitely not in... Like, our anonymous protagonist here is very much a fellow victim of abuse. That's why our angel friend is drawn to us and wants to... doesn't want us to leave, but wants to protect us by turning us into an angel too. That's what we got going on here. I think it's safe to say. Abuse does tend to beget abuse. It is a very drastic measure he took. And, not exactly a consensual one. But yeah, ultimately I think that's the core of this here. Abuse does beget abuse. This is another one I'd love to see expanded, because it gives us a really interesting world here. Or hints at a really interesting story that I'd love to see developed further. Yeah, I got more out of that than I expected, to be perfectly honest, but that's definitely one that the more I actually went and thought about it, the more it grew on me. And also I need to play Bad Faith. I can't forget. I can't keep putting it off. don't find the angel's justifications convincing. It certainly does make sense why you'd want to do such a thing even when it's twisted. Yeah. May not necessarily be convincing. And it might be one of those things like with Limerence, where if we had the time to flesh out all parties involved, it would probably be more convincing. It would probably go over much better, I think. So, what do we have left here? Cultivating happiness. Bachelor of Science in BS. I think we'll do Cultivating Happiness next. By ProfessorOneira. Yeah. Oops, I meant to check out your itch bio. ProfessorOneira. VTuber and voice actor getting into game development. Indeed. And first work here. It looks quite charming. I don't trust that smile. I don't know about you, but I don't trust that smile. I see why we got kata comparisons. Yeah, this is the one that Manly Badass Hero played. Although I did see he also played Reflections recently too, which is always cool. It's good that he's that big creator giving more love to this jam. But yeah, Reflection was certainly one that would be right up his alley. So I'm glad to see that. And now, time for a completely normal commercial. As you watch TV, an odd commercial comes on and it really speaks to you, like directly, literally. Under 1K words, fully voice acted. Voice acted by ProfessorOneira. Oneira herself. So, turning down music volume, we will do that then. N O2A2.exe. Cultivating happiness for O2A2. Look at that charming smile. What could possibly go wrong? Number 2. Turn down music volume. What is your name? Dawn.
Hi there! Aren't you tired of doom scrolling?
Absolutely.
Like, the world is bad, we get it.
I can't stop myself.
The earth is dying, politicians are lying. You can't trust authority, and work has you feeling like a slave.
You get me.
Well, what if I told you you don't have to be miserable?
Tell me more.
That there's a place you can go to avoid the bad things, become a better person, and make friends too.
I want to avoid the bad things.
Come find happiness at the Sustainable Utopia Settlement.
Sustainable Utopia Settlement. Sus!
Located off the grid in a remote part of the beautiful Californian forests, just 70 miles north of LA, you can be free from the pressures of doomer corporate life and live among like-minded individuals. Don't worry, we still have all the modern amenities you need, including indoor plumbing, a fully stocked kitchen, and even a state-of-the-art fitness center.
Now you have my attention.
The only things we don't have are internet access or phone signal, so that you can avoid depressing news and social media echo chambers.
Okay, I can buy into that.
However, we do have a wide selection of positive, uplifting media to watch, including nature documentaries that don't mention climate change, and 2,000 Nickelodeon cartoons.
Hey, Arnold? Fuck yeah.
We use only sustainable energy, grow all our own food, and even care for an assortment of cute animals.
You're meeting all my
The
standards.
Sustainable Utopia settlement has everything you need and more. What are you waiting for?
I still don't trust your smile, but nothing sus here. We're not sus at the Sustainable Utopia settlement.
Call the number below to talk to our outreach team. Calls in the next 5 minutes will be eligible for a free gift package.
Give me the number, give me the number, give me the number, give me the number, give me the number. Give me the number. Number. That sounds great.
It is great. Call now.
Wait, did it just respond to me?
I sure did. Yes, I'm talking to you.
What? How do you know my name? How is this possible?
The Sustainable Utopia settlement is capable of many things.
Sus. That expression is so unnerving, but I love it.
If you join us, you might learn just how amazing we are.
Tell me how amazing you are. I want to know. Wow, that's so
There's lots
cool.
more where that came from. I know all about you. I know you need us.
This is all pretty weird.
If you're uncertain, I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
What if I want to contact my loved ones?
You can send letters. I'm sure your family will understand you're in a good place. Happier than you ever were at home.
Okay, fair.
Let's be honest. How well do you really get along with your family anyway?
Quite well, actually.
And it's not like you have
Simple.
close friends. No one would notice your absence.
You didn't have to. I mean, you didn't have to go there, but
You'd have much more importance here. And you'd make new friends who are just like you.
I'd make new friends among you. You say? It would be nice to make friends like me. What's it cost?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
All your
Nothing
needs
at
will be
all.
taken care of. Food, shelter, clothing, all will be provided by the settlement. If you want to donate the material wealth and possessions from your previous life once you're settled in, you're welcome to, since you won't be needing them anyway.
That certainly won't be intercepted, censored, or anything like that. No, not in the slightest. I mean, okay, I won't be needing that.
Such donations do help us to maintain the quality of life of the settlement, but nothing is expected of you. Only encouraged.
Okay. I guess I'm needing my own soccer trophies. How do you get to and from the
They'll
settlement?
arrange a transport vehicle to pick you up from a specified location in LA.
And totally not in the middle of the night while, I'm asleep.
Unfortunately, we don't allow outside vehicles at the settlement, but with all their pollution, we have our own vehicles. And if you wish to go on an excursion, you only need to apply for leave.
I hate driving
Are your
anyway.
questions satisfied? The Sustainable Utopia settlement welcomes you with open arms. We know you need us. We know you're miserable,
Yeah?
beaten down
Yeah.
by the world,
Yeah?
lonely,
Mhm.
aimless.
Mhm.
You want somewhere to belong,
Mhm.
somewhere to escape your troubles, to
Mhm.
give you a break from the monotony of your dull, pointless life. Let us be that place. Join us. What will it be?
I think I'll join. You're right, I am lonely and miserable. I need something new. Sus sounds like a fresh start where I can make new friends and find happiness. I'm gonna go. It was not too late to get that free gift package.
Very good. I knew you would.
That gift package better be good. Better be good. And well, this will be my last stream. I will be retiring to the sustainable utility settlement, and I will be starting over. Thank you so much for following me up to this point, and take care of yourselves. given that there won't be any internet connection from the settlement, I won't be able to live blog or anything like that. Besides, I need to get off of that echo chamber anyways. Need to stop exposing myself, putting myself in that position where I can just doom scroll all day and think about all the things that I'm not doing, and then feel more miserable about myself, about all the things that I'm not doing, and I need to. Plus, I just want to pet some cute goats and help raise them. It's a shame. I'd like having you a Mogus. But then again, you're going there, getting. Again, something about this place that, I don't know. Let's just...
Hi there. Aren't you tired of doom scrolling? Like, the world is bad. We get it.
Where was I? What is...
The earth is dying, politicians are lying. You can't trust authority, and work has you feeling like a slave. Well, what if I told you you don't have to be miserable?
Tell me more.
Now there's a place you can go to avoid the bad things, become a better person, and make friends too. Come find happiness at the Sustainable Utopia Settlement. Located off the grid in a remote part of the beautiful Californian forests, just 70 miles north of LA, you can be free from the pressures of doomer corporate life and live among like-minded individuals. Don't worry, we still have all the modern amenities you need, including indoor plumbing, a fully stocked kitchen, and even a state-of-the-art fitness center. The only things we don't have are internet access or phone signal, so that you can avoid depressing news and social media echo chambers. However, we do have a wide selection of positive, uplifting media to watch, including nature documentaries that don't mention climate change, and 2,000 Nickelodeon cartoons.
It's also the TV pitch.
We use only sustainable energy, grow all our own food.
That would be on
an assortment of cute animals.
2 a.m. at the public access television, because
has everything you need
if you're watching this at 2 a.m. on a public access television channel, your life is not going well.
Calls in the next 5 minutes will be eligible for a free gift package.
It is truly a pitch that speaks to many online members of the younger generation. It really is. It's... I do really love the voice acting here. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Sus is a completely trustworthy establishment. You should hear reviews from our members.
Completely trustworthy. Not sus. Wait, did this just respond to me?
I sure did. Yes, I'm talking to you.
How did you my name? How is this possible?
The Sustainable Utopia Settlement is capable of many things.
I love that expression.
If you join us,
it's so sinister.
You might learn just how amazing we are.
What the fuck? I don't want to know how that's done.
There's much more you can learn, or you can be as ignorant as you please. I know all about you. I know you need us.
It's all pretty weird. Okay, we're asking questions.
You can send letters. I'm sure your family will understand you're in a good place, happier than you ever were at home. Let's be honest. How well do you really get along with your family anyway?
It's so sinister. I love it. Shut up. I don't need you to tell me how miserable I am.
Nothing at all.
Sounds a little like you're expecting it.
We'll arrange a transport vehicle to pick you up from a specified location in LA.
The feeling applications aren't always approved.
Are your questions satisfied?
You'd be too jaded and cynical to put any faith in this kind of organization. Most of us, that is. Yeah, it's...
The Sustainable Utopia Settlement welcomes you with open arms.
Sus!
We know know you need us. We know you're miserable, beaten down by the world, lonely, aimless.
Empty, like my soul.
You want somewhere to belong, somewhere to escape your troubles, to give you a break from the monotony of your dull, pointless life.
I'm afraid to find out what happens if we say no to
Let
you.
us be that place. Join us.
Join
What
us.
will it be?
Yeah, I don't think so. Sus sounds suspicious. There are too many things that you control. Keep trying to break down my self-esteem and manipulate me. Like, sure, life's not great right now. It doesn't mean I need to uproot it completely. There are always going to be hardships in life. Running away isn't a solution. I don't think I'd be happy somewhere so based around avoidance and conformity. So no, I'm not going to call. I think I'll be okay. Oh, uplifting end. Uplifting end where we just don't give in and there's no horror. Nothing, she's not reaching through the TV to come get us. They're not going to show up in the middle of the night and uproot us by force, indoctrinate us, anything weird like that. It's just, no, I'm fine, and I'll be fine, and that's it.
The sustain. Call the number below.
Interesting.
If you're interested, give us a call.
Wait, did you just respond to me? Okay, with that. What the fuck? That is so creepy and invasive.
Come now, you know you're fascinated. I know all about you, and I know you need us.
All pretty weird.
You can send letters.
So I just want to leave my life behind.
Nothing at all.
Not giving you shit.
We'll arrange a transport.
I'd be trapped in the
Are
middle of
your
nowhere.
customers satisfied? The Sustainable Utopia Settlement welcomes you with open arms. We know you need us. What will it be?
Is this our third end? No fucking way! I'm not joining your shitty ass cult in the middle of nowhere. I'd be just as miserable as I am now, maybe more. You can take your creepy ad and shove it. Shit, I broke my TV. Just another thing I need to save for. That sucks, but at least I can still complain on Twitter. We hope they won't be showing up to abduct us. Okay. So, it is very much a personal reflection. This is me. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of a mixture between the reasonable ending and this ending. Angie end. No thoughts had Angie. But yeah, I'm very much. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Very much in the mix between the reasonable end and Angie end. It'd be a yeah, this sucks. I'd probably just be miserable there too, but I'm just gonna go brood quietly on my own. I mean, honestly, there was some value to if it was a place that we could vacation for like a month. Sure, that might actually be kind of pleasant. But uproot my life completely and devote myself to them? It is, yeah, I don't know. That is absolutely, yeah, almost perfect entry. I agree. That might very much be up there with the Still Shining as my favorite that I've played in this jam so far. I don't think I'd be able to give a comprehensive rating of everything that we've played, but I think if I had to pick top 2, it'd be those 2. God, Bunny Girl was really silly and adorable, though. Definitely one of the best we've seen so far, very much. There's been a lot of these that made me want to play other games that expand their world, so to speak. So really, I feel like this one kind of went much quicker. Because I got through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We really only have 2 games left on our list for tonight. Got Cherry in the Wild and Bachelor of Science and BS. So, it seems like we got a bit of an uplifting ending to today's stream. This looks like fun. BSc in BS, a real-life college experience by mlkrn. Under mysterious itch page. I'd like to see here. The wind softly ruffles through your hair, assuming you have one. If you're bald, the wind is sorry and whispers into your ears. Come back later on. You should come back. You should follow its advice. Come check this page later, and maybe one day you'll eventually obtain the knowledge you seek. Also, I write things. Ooh, write a lot of things. Oh, you made one hell of a coffee shop? I love that one. That was, I played this one the last, this is, you might have just participated in this one, but, no, you did write this one, didn't you? Down to the credits. Yeah, mlkrn. Yeah, you wrote one hell of a coffee shop. I love that one. Yuri's Prudence? Where do we see that? Yuri's Prudence. Whispers with the local library. I'm gonna link one hell of a coffee shop. If you haven't played that one, it is very much a fun one. Very charming one. Okay, Yuri's Prudence. Yuri Game Jam 2021. Mercy without justice is the mother of dissolution. Justice without mercy is cruelty. A Yuri visual game? A Yuri visual novel game about jurisprudence. 8,000 words, 3 endings, 1 CG, 2 animations. Ungodly amounts of legalese. Hell yeah. Be gay, do law. You know what? This looks charming. No legal advice intended. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to install this one. Come back to it down the line. If I do play this one, I'm absolutely titling it Be Gay, Do Law. These all look charming. Nightbringer's private magical girl contractors. Young witch graduate gets an internship at Nightbringers. Ooh. This was the last Spooktober jam, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh. Sad I missed this. This looks real cool. Get the truth from your magic wand revealed. Your mentor witch found your new job acquired. Nightbringers, private magical contractors, a group of witches for hire who are not afraid of getting their hands dirty. No romance, a lot of swearing. More words. 3 romance. Even more swearing. Still no protagonist customization because she's her own person, damn it! Ooh, black comedy satire. Interesting. Bees, Mossy, Poochie. A lot of names I recognize in here. Real cool. Why not? Oh, looks like that won't. We'll just save that. Why not? What else we got here? Oh, this looks like a Twine game, almost. Hi, I am the description of you are the hero. Tell me, have you wanted to be the hero? To get the sword, save the princess, slay the villain. Plenty of these modern deconstruction shenanigans when you turn out to be an anti-hero at best. The princess leaves you with the villain. The sword is revealed to be a corrupted, sentient, eldritch horror. Now you can. Two really loud jump scary moments. Oh boy. 10,000 words, 45 pictures, 3 endings. None of them are bad endings. The hero always wins. There's a true ending. Wow, it's a lot of really interesting looking games. You know what? That's the other great thing about game jams like this. Go down a rabbit hole, people's submissions, see a lot of other stuff they put out, and just enjoy. Pink is the color of freedom. Pink, an Orwellian comedy in the form of an interactive fiction. Because we live in one today, must be said loud and clear. This is a work of fiction. Because we live in an Orwellian comedy, not an interactive fiction. Events and characters featured in the game are entirely fictional, and the resemblance to actual events is coincidental. Ah. Ah, okay. I see. The sort of, yeah. I see what we're getting at here. It's interesting, but, anyways, Orwellian tragic comedy, I'd say. Indeed. Now let's go to school. For what honestly looks kind of, lighthearted. A bit. Passed all your exams, did all your internships. Now the only final boss left is your thesis. Unfortunately, your thesis supervisor has gone MIA. There are only 3 days left, and you don't have a single word written. What will you do? Write your thesis. Drop out and become a tattoo artist in Europe. Hire a ghostwriter. Discover the hidden truth about the head of your thesis committee. Get your BS degree. BS stands for bullshit, of course. Not exactly. Let the writing begin. Partly based on real-life experience, but mostly bullshit, of course. 6 endings, including 1 secret ending. 995 words. 1 sprite, 1 background. Infinite amount of blood, tears, and emptied Red Bull cans. mlkrn has 3 degrees, is still unemployed. Oh no. Mossy? 0 degrees, regrets nothing. Sprite art. Paddington Bear, who knows? This feels like a very cathartic game for all parties involved. This is going to be fun. Bachelor in bullshit. Help! My thesis defense is in like 3 days. The game. Oh my god. The nightmare scenario. 3 days before critical deadline with nothing done. References. That's the head of the defense committee. He'll definitely give me a fail. Reconsider your life choices. That's the options. Turn. God, don't even get me started about the time when I got the day of a final exam wrong. So showed up a day after the fucking final exam, just completely missed it. Fortunately, professor was good. Was good to me, and I'd done well in that class up to that point, so he let me take it anyways. But that was fucking terrifying. That's one of those things you have nightmares about for years after the fact. Just references. Okay, yeah, credits. A bit early, a bit later. Start the game. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. Shit! Hear the bells now. Also, hey, Manji. Shit indeed, my young friend. Slacking off the whole 3 months prior to today was a bad decision. Now you have 72 hours left to spend, and moreover, 60 pages left of your thesis to write. What will you do? Yeah. Was it a Zelda reference to the chapter name? Why, yes, it was. It fuels you with an unstoppable yearning to replay Zelda. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Haha! Majora's Mask replayed 1. Words written 0. You dumbass. Shit. You're shittier than before. No distractions this time for sure. Sure, bud. So, where were we? My thesis! Right, your thesis. Thought you forgot about it. Make memes about Make memes about slacking off. Ah, look at you living your life on the edge. Saving the princess instead of the future of science. Making outdated memes instead of working. Surely 5 likes on Twitter will substitute for a degree. Actually start writing your thesis. Alright. 4 hours later. You have the title. But you gotta replay Wind Waker now. Forget the thesis. You're exactly right, Manji. Let's do it. Something elevation of the effectiveness of the process of exchanging hydrogen oxide to solid form for an undefined amount of unspecified currency to individuals of indigenous Alaskan and/or Greenlandic and/or Canadian and/or Siberian origins. Basically, how to sell ice to Eskimos. That's how you inflate the word count of your essay, baby! You'd love to see it. Look, you're making progress. Someday I'll sit down and finish Wind Waker. Maybe. Fortunately, your eyes gradually start to feel heavy. Playing too much video games is bad for your eyesight. I really want to replay those games someday. Like Wind Waker, definitely. I know one that I started playing but kind of bounced off of because I hit a point that I couldn't get past was Twilight Princess. Like one of these days I want to replay Twilight Princess and actually try and play through it properly. Finish it. Never finished Game Boy Zelda games. I also want to replay the Oracle games, because never beat Ocarina of Time. I did once. I tried. Like, I had the old GameCube disc with Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Playing too much video games is bad for eyesight. Hit the sack, hit the books. Hit the books. Really digging this whole idioms thing, aren't you? You've read about it Regret it later, but now you will be graduated. So you pull an all-nighter. At the end of the day, you even start to understand the subject. On to the second day. 48 hours remain. Haven't finished a single Legend of Zelda game you played. Link Between Worlds is the absolute closest you got. Ooh, I've never even played that one. Ah, yes. We got one paragraph of lore Mipsum. Good morning! Yeah, it's morning. Been writing and researching for 12 hours straight. You're extremely tired, but, well... At least you have 10 pages more. Don't lose momentum. You know, there's always an easy path. If you're willing to take it. Audentes fortuna uvat. Fortune favors the bold, and so on. Speaking about boldness, make a Red Bull run. Energy drinks are but milk for those willing to sacrifice their health to academia. Plaudite acta est fabula. Link's Awakening and Oracle of Seasons and Ages were my jam. Well, absolutely. I don't think I ever actually played Link's Awakening on Game Boy, but I did play Seasons and Ages on Game Boy before I ever played them for YouTube. But as sugar, taurine, and caffeine-induced liquid makes its way to your unsuspecting stomach, you start feeling alive again. Gives you wings. Like Sephiroth's wings. Uh-oh. Do we want to play Final Fantasy VII? No. No. Yes! Why? What? Like, I totally ship Cloud and Sephiroth. You know. First Link, then Cloud. I sense a pattern. Unfortunately, you can't write a thesis about anime dudes. Maybe you can, but not for a Bachelor of Science degree. You get the idea. You also get to lose 16 hours playing Final Fantasy. And if you won't get your shit together, graduation will remain a fantasy. Anyway, you're desperate. You have a day and a half left. So it's time to perhaps resort to legally okay, morally also okay, but academically unsavory means. Tifa Aerith all the way? Same, Lilac. Same. I support them. Be a vigorous student. Foolish, but respectable. And so you write, and write. And cross-reference, get pissed trying to get the original source, only discover the author of the paper using a secondary source was a hack and cited a random page! And write some more. And so the night comes. Will you sleep tonight? Sleep for the week! Ah yes, those salad-eating, everyday showering, properly sleeping fools. You and they are just made of different dough. This idiom doesn't actually exist in English, but you just cross-reference Belgian and Brazilian papers. And you don't speak neither Portuguese, nor Dutch, nor German, nor French. Dang, Europe is wild. Almost as wild as your speed writing. On to the third day, 24 hours remain. Alas, it's been a wild ride. Only 24 hours remaining, you're in a do-or-die position. Make the final push. Okay. The final push. To be honest, you had a great time playing video games. You kinda don't really care. Well, obviously we're gonna drop out and become a pro gamer. Day of the defense, 0 hours remain. Where's my student? Meantime, you sleep and dream of 8-bit professors. Oh, that's it. Thank you for playing. Econ, Mossy, Creative Commons music. Okay. We're gonna keep trying. But we do what we need to do. I guess that's one ending. Please drop out and become a Twitch streamer. What's done is done. Tomorrow is time to defend the fruits of your labor. Stay up late. Stay up late to double check everything. You can always sleep next time. 3-day all-nighter. 1 playthrough of Majora's Mask. You stand in the lecture room in front of the professor. Also, you haven't been sleeping for like 4 days. Your thesis is ready, but so is your consciousness. Yeah, you're done. Turn out and leave. Where are you going? Professor Dr. Jonathan Jeffrey Bluntwing. That is indeed the name. You don't answer. Booking a plane ticket. Belgium? Denmark? France? Fuck academia, you're gonna be a tattoo artist in Europe. Don't cheat on your papers, go outside, touch grass, drink more water, and maintain a good sleeping schedule. Cheers! At that point, gotta be close. I'm not sure what the full limit here is, but... Shit. Okay. No distractions. We're gonna do this. Oh, ambitious. Love me some dedicated students. So where were we? My thesis. Right, your thesis. He's Professor Doctor. Double Doctor. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Actually, start writing. We're gonna be a serious student. So that's what, 2 endings out of 6? 1, become a pro gamer. 2, give up, become a tattoo artist in Europe. 4 hours later, you have the title. Think something elevation, the effectiveness of the project. Basically, how to sell ice to Eskimos. Excellent. Look, making progress. You still have time, even do research. Fortunately, your eyes gradually start to feel heavy. Oh, we will. Dedicated in highly relative terms, yes. You'll hit the books this time. Maybe read it later, but now you'll be graduated, so you pull an all-nighter. Maybe the day you even start to understand the subject. See, we're gonna do a tactical move here. Pull an all-nighter first and foremost. Good morning! Yeah, it's morning. Writing and researching for 12 hours straight. You're extremely tired, but well, at least you have 10 pages more. We are... No lost momentum. You know there's always an easy path. You're willing to take it. Effort favors the bold. Red Bull gives me wings. Yeah, no. You went to buy energy drinks not to play Final Fantasy after all. No, you're desperate. You have a day and a half left. It's time to mayhaps, yep. Oh. Anyways, on to business. We're gonna resist the urge. Foolish, but respectable. So you write and write. Gotta move on. Going to do 2 all-nighters, and then we're gonna sleep 3rd time. Save here. Sleep for the week. Making your mama joke. No one reads those things anyway, they just skim through. Your mama's so poor, the ducks throw bread at her. Your mama's so poor, she chases the garbage truck with a grocery list. Mama's cooking so nasty, she flies got together and fixed the hole in the window screen. Mama's so depressing, blues singers come to visit her when they've got writer's block. Mama's so short, you can see her feet on her driver's... Oh, that's... We're not gonna do that. Yeah, my experience, you have to sleep even if only a little in a situation like this. Like, probably taking a nap after the first all-nighter is probably the healthiest way to go in this situation. The final push, you actually feel pretty good about it. Just need to polish here and there. What's done is done. Now it's time to defend the fruits of your labor. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. What will tomorrow bring? Who knows? Day of the defense, 0 hours remain. Stand in the lecture room in front of the professor. Amazing work, my dear. You should definitely continue your academic journey. You know, we have a PhD program. Run! Well, we passed. We did good work. And now... we live to tell the tale. to confirm, you stay up late, double check everything. Done. Yeah. If you pull the you're free for academia, and now for more academia. If you pull the all-nighter, all of the all-nighters, you get burnt out, and you just go and okay, we're gonna get sleep. Taking care of your health, I see. If anything, I admire your ability to fall asleep under exam pressure. Bring back memories of Palm Kit's wife. She loves you mama jokes. Oh gosh. That brings back memories. First, I'd never been able to do it. Sleep, sleep, sleep. That's been a wild ride. Do or die. Make the final push. Now we slept here. We stay up late, what happens? We passed. If you go to bed. Run. We're gonna put a your mama joke in here. Chuckling, you copy paste cheap jokes. That is done. Who knows? Stand in the lecture room in front of the professor. Now it's your turn. ... Is that a your mama joke? ... You were wrong. I control F for offensive text. Whoops. Try next year. That's an F for today. Well, at least today you've learned something, right? So let's see, what else can we do? Alright. Insert as much pictures as possible. Works like a charm. Figure 1-1. I have no idea, but graphs make me feel smart. You proudly observe the fruits of your hard labor. And it looks cool and means absolutely nothing. It's not even your graphs, but who cares? They look smart. That is all what matters. And so the night comes. So the week. Do we sleep here? Why not? Control S for your mama jokes? Yeah, I guess so. Anything, I admire your ability to fall asleep under exam pressure. Make the final push. It's a polish here and there. That is done. Bed. Extra graphs and stuff. Oh, wow. So, filling it out with pictures doesn't get us busted. Interesting. Back a bit, take a nap. Just 5 minutes. Was 5 hours. You know, it's always an easy path. Yep. Let's make coffee. One pathetic excuse for coffee later, you return to work. Alright, day and a half left. Did all the pictures. Of course. Final push. Double check. Say we're getting by this far more than I expected. Shit. Let's do all the distractions. Shit. Shorter than before. Then this time. My thesis. What happens if we entirely fail? Make memes. Actually start writing. Hit the sack. Morning, hope you slept well because you still have, what was it, 59 pages left to write? No, there's always an easy path, yeah? Red Bull run. Yes, we lose 16 hours to Final Fantasy. Why? I was playing Final Fantasy. If you won't get your shit together, graduation will remain a fantasy. Right, frankly, insert as many pictures as possible. Actually, I'm going to save here. See if that actually gets us by. Hard labor. Very much. That's all that matters. Absolutely, we're sleeping. Final push. Continue nonetheless. We do what we need to do. Then it's done. We'll go to bed. Or sleep. Who knows? Not the Final Fantasy. Yeah, so it's all good. It's fine. You pass. Next. Well, you passed. Other things are relevant. Congrats. Now you have to find a job. All right. So to review the endings we got, we dropped out and became a pro gamer. We dropped out to become a tattoo artist in Europe. We passed. Don't do what we need to do. That's the problem. Let's say we became a pro gamer, became a tattoo artist in Europe. We got our degree. Like, we did really well and got recommended for the PhD program. We did okay, and just kind of BS'd our way through it, and we got thrown out for bad language. I think that's 5 out of 6. We might be missing the secret. I think the one thing that immediately comes to mind is we fudge it. Foolish, but respectable. Right, cross-reference. Write some more, night comes, sleep. Make the final push. Continue nonetheless. Stay up late. Here we go again. Oh, hey. I know you've been here already. I was getting my first degree. I was mostly playing Dwarf Fortress. This is definitely new. Oh, and I just paid my friend to write a thesis for me. Wink, wink. Word of advice from your elder here. Oh god, he's winking. But as I can see, you're that one friend who'd write all the theses for everyone around. I did it when I was getting my PhD. Do you know that senator? Yeah, his doctorate paid for my villa. I run a side business. Want to get on board? That's an academic crime. How much money are we talking about? Degree and a job. After all, it's been fun, hasn't it? Okay, that has to be the secret ending. Right there. That absolutely has to be the secret ending. I did not expect that turn, but you know what? I'll take it. I guess, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, best ending. Be lazy, do crimes. Do academic crimes. Academic corruption. Yes. BSc in BS, a real-life college experience. They knew it. They knew it. We got the winking professor in the header. They know what's coming. This is why there's a replicability crisis. Possibly. But you know what? Yeah, discover the hidden truth about the head of your thesis committee. There we are, secret ending. We've achieved. I don't think we hired a ghostwriter, but I think that's all. I think that's all endings. Yeah, we passed with flying colors. We eked by. We failed because of your mama jokes. We dropped out to become a pro gamer. We dropped out to become a tattoo artist in Europe. And we got recruited to join our Professor Doctor's side hustle. We did it. We survived our thesis examination with flying colors. Oh, be gay, discuss crimes. Perfect. Jurisprudence. Thesis. But yeah, we will leave this one in here. The chat. And go on to the last game of the night. It worked out in the end. That's what I'm intrigued about. This is Cherry in the Wild. Cherry, a bot, was spotted in the wild by a nature documentarian. Oh. Narrator voice. Cherry Spite Animation, Pumpkin Rouge. This is by Remort Studios. And yeah, that's their first game posted here. But they are the host for the Spooktober VN Jam. So intriguing. Because that's their first official post here, but intriguing indeed. So, it does look quite pretty. So every choice increases one of Cherry's tracked attributes. 4 tracked attributes. Okay, we're not going to go down much further than that because that seems to have a walkthrough here. We are going to so focus on attributes to get endings, and then see what happens after the fact. Intriguing. Oh well. Cherry in the Wild. That goes full screen. How do I get out of full screen? Help. Help. Get me out. Get me out. Exit button is not working. Get me out. Try that again. There we go. Thank you for launching back in Nanny novel. Spine. Cherry in the Wild. Okay, I'm going to try and oops. I selected the wrong frame here. Trying to arrange this accordingly. Not always intuitive, agreed, but it's interesting. It's a sort of puzzle I enjoy. Both in figuring out how it works and in figuring out the mechanics behind it, so to speak. I need to arrange this. There we go, that is about perfect. Setting sound. Music volume down a little bit. New game. Wow, what's that?
Hello and welcome to Natural Robotics.
Oh.
Allow me to be your guide into the world of bots and their fascinating lives.
All right.
We've located the den of one such bot. We
The
believe
den?
that it has a preference for the feminine avatar and... Oh! There she is now. I've not been spotted yet. Good. This is the perfect time to study this.
Aha. Well, clearly. Okay, she cute. Indeed. Adorable.
Adorable creature. Up close. In her natural habitat. There's a lot to be said about a bot's choice in avatar.
She definitely knows we're here. She's
Much
definitely
like
here.
a hermit crab changes its shell, so is the bot capable of changing its avatar to fit its present circumstances. She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to...
Oh. Clearly intimidate. Or attract.
attract a potential mate. It seems to be working for her.
It did, in fact,
Remarkable.
increase the attribute I thought it would.
She seems to be working on her designated assignment.
That is indeed the face of intimidation, Manji.
What a rare opportunity to see one in action. This might seem unusual, but these creatures work tirelessly. When a human would have given up long ago, the bot continues on.
Clearly.
Talk about workaholics. Oh? That's odd. She stopped. Has something stolen her attention? These creatures are capable of processing billions and billions of bits of data in an instant.
Who can say what her motivations might be? It is a documentary, after all, so you never know. It could be that we are writing the narrative here, and she's just here to take a load off and blow off some steam, because it looks like a cafe.
What extraordinary things could
Close
she
up.
be pondering?
I'm just texting my friend,
What unfathomable problems could she be solving?
trying to decide what movie we want to go to see. Ooh, a new visual novel.
Oh, I see. She must be...
Well then. Ruthlessly efficient.
finished already. She's ruthlessly efficient. While she's occupied, we should...
Steal her phone. Clearly. Admire from afar.
We can appreciate her at a comfortable distance, for the both of us.
Yeah, her comfort and
I've been
ours.
spotted. I must retreat, lest I interfere too much in the natural order.
We'll get there. Hey, wait! Aw, you always get stuck with the weirdos. At least that one was nice. Ending 4 to 9. Weirdos. Max affection too early. Oh no. At least you told me. What we got here? We should keep our distance.
In respect to the natural order of things, I should avoid any potential direct interaction. These creatures are temperamental and territorial. They do not appreciate trespassers in their namespace. The fact that I'm afforded such a position is a rare, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's a good thing I brought.
Fruit salad! What? I brought, fruit salad.
This fruit salad with extra cherries. I can't wait to eat all of them. This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
Are you done yet?
Almost.
Can we go on a real date now?
Can we go to the Natural History Museum?
Only if you stop acting like I'm an exhibit.
I make no promises.
You're such a nerd. Oh. A real date. Oh, the true ending. Well, shit, we got the true ending on our second go. Hell yeah. Let's go. To see it. What happens? I brought... Fruit salad is fantastic. Camouflage.
This restaurant-themed camouflage. I could hide here for hours and hours. This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
Oh, that got a reaction.
She's stopped again. She must have found another one. Wait. Something is different this time. She's quiet. Too quiet. What could she be thinking?
Mischievousness.
Hmm?
Yep, we've maxed out mischievous. Narrator is kind of cute in a strange way, yeah. Mwah. Aw.
Run! Run! She hungers for flesh!
She turned the tables on you. Aww. I'm just having a bit of fun. 5 or 9. Pounce! Mischievous 2, Affection 3, or Mischievous 3, Affection 2? Oh. I brought this camera.
This camera. If she does anything funny, I can capture it for internet clout.
This might make her mad.
This will ensure
Oh no, yeah, that's
that I'm
uncomfortable.
able to study her in peace and comfort.
Are you done yet?
Almost.
Let me go on a real date now.
Can we go to the Natural History Museum? I make no promises.
You're such a nerd. Oh, okay, fine. True ending. Affection greater than 1, mischievousness less than 2. Okay, so it kind of railroads us into that path based of let's get some internet clout. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's yeah, whether she's actually a bot or if this is just some silly nerdy pet name games and shit. Yeah. Now, if I'm going to go full narrator, just a bit of a toonie or something. Yes, you are exactly right. If I would be doing this silly thing in public, I'd be doing a Steve Irwin impression. Dangerous.
Dangerous creature. Up close. In her natural habitat. There's a lot to be said about a bot's choice in avatar.
Let's skip through this.
She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to
Intimidate
her prey. Remarkable. She seems to be working on her designated assignment.
So that's what, 3 endings so far?
What a rare opportunity to see one in action. She must be...
Now what got us? Mischievous points. This might make her mad. Absolutely superior.
A truly superior being. All hail, Queen of the Shuffle. While she's occupied, we should...
Efficient. Well designed.
Finished already.
There we go,
Wait,
mischievousness. It's ruthlessly efficient. That'll give some mischievous ending.
Wait, what? Where'd she go?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! Omae wa mo shitteru. Nani? Clever girl. Max mischievous affection less than 2. We are already dead. That honk is
Hello
really
and
silly.
Well, this is the perfect time to study this.
Magnificent.
Magnificent creature, up close in her natural habitat. She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to
Repel?
repel would-be predators.
Okay, there we go.
Remarkable.
Context is better there.
She seems to be working on her designated assignment. She must be. I see. She must be.
Well designed.
Impeccably designed and well suited to her work. While she's occupied, we should.
Steal her phone.
If we could just get a hold of one of their phones, we could get a much deeper understanding of what they do. No, it's too risky. These creatures are temperamental
that's anger.
and territorial. They do not appreciate trespassers in their namespace. The fact that I'm afforded such a position is a rare, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I'm gonna say, is someone keeping track of the numbered endings we're getting
It's
here?
a good thing I brought.
This will get us
This
max
camera.
discomfort.
If she does anything funny, I can capture it for internet clout.
Let's get that internet clout. Let's go.
Ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
Hey, could you stop that? You're kinda freaking me out.
Oh no! I've been spotted!
Okay. Creep! Max discomfort. Pretty much how we expected here. That honk is really
Hello,
silly.
and this is the perfect time to study this.
Dangerous.
She appears to be much like a her. She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to.
Oh.
There's a lot to be said about a bot's choice in avatar.
Strange.
Creature, up close in her natural habitat.
Let's go for max anger.
She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to disgust anyone and everyone that sees her.
Oh, okay. This is definitely not going to go well.
Remarkable.
She's getting angry.
I see. She must be
Completely defective.
completely defective, broken in every possible way.
Ah, whatever. Get formatted. Stupid nerd. Stupid nerd. Max mad. Yeah, that's understandable. If we haven't gotten max early discomfort yet.
Hello, this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to study this magnificent creature
Does
up close
uncomfortable.
in her natural habitat. She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to repel would-be predators.
Okay, so that's uncomfortable.
She must be while she's occupied. She must be impeccably designed. And while she's occupied,
Okay, that raises
we
affection.
should- A truly superior being. All hail, Queen of the Shuffle.
There we go, back's uncomfortable. Hey, could you stop that? Kind of freaking me out.
Oh no, I've been spotted.
Okay, we did see that. That's max creep.
Hello and welcome. This is the perfect time to study this dangerous creature. Up
Did we get
close
max mischievous?
in her natural habitat? There's a lot to be said. She appears to be using an avatar.
Intimidate? That's 2.
Intimidate her. She must be
Absolutely superior.
a truly superior being. While
No,
she's
that's
occupied,
discomfort.
we should
Ruthlessly efficient.
finished already.
There we go.
Wait, where'd she go?
Alright, max mischievous is omae shinderu. Nani? Omae shinderu. So is a max mischievous affection greater than 2 or greater? Which I think we might have also seen.
Hello, this is the perfect time to study this.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
There's a lot to be said about a bot's choice
Dangerous.
of dangerous creature. She appears to be using an app intimidate her prey. She must be
Ruthlessly efficient. Oh shit. Didn't do that.
hello.
Honk is
this
really silly.
the perfect time. She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to intimidate her prey. She must be.
Which one gave us?
Impeccably.
Yeah, it gives us an
While she's
affection point.
occupied, we should.
Admire
We
from
can
afar.
appreciate her at a These creatures, they do not appreciate the fact that I'm a. It's a good thing I brought.
Fruit
This
salad.
Fruit salad. This will ensure that I'm able.
You done yet? Almost.
This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
Let's go for a juicy hamburger.
Thick, juicy hamburger with all the fixings that I am going to enjoy all by myself.
With full narration.
This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
Yeah. That really. That's a good way of putting that. I like that. Suppressing laughter at this dork. Hopeless dork sitting across from her. But that's oddly cute that seeing this guy talk about the thick and juicy burger he's going to be enjoying in her presence. Finds that
She's stopped again. She must have found another one. Wait. Something is different this time. She's quiet.
Oh, we've seen this
Too
one.
quiet.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh.
Mm.
Ah.
Run! Run! She hungers for flesh!
Okay, we have seen this one. Aw, I'm just having a bit of fun. Pounce! Mischievous and affectionate. Cute. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to. I think at this point I'm going to follow the specific indicators in the guide to see what else we can get from here. Be right back in one small moment. Brief interlude. And we're back. Let's be somewhat close friends who might be thinking about dating, yeah. That's why he's able to behave so eccentrically around her and why she's so abused. It's very much a Okabe-like relationship. Now then.
Hello, and this
Just gonna go
is
right down the
perfect
list
time
here.
to study this.
So, gonna get her angry.
Strange creature, up close.
Yep,
She
Angie.
appears to be using an avatar with the intent to disgust anyone. She must be
Well designed.
impeccable. While she's occupied, we should.
Steal her phone.
If we could just get a hold of one of their phones, we could get a much deeper understanding of what they do.
How about no? Whatever. Get formatted. Whoop. Stupid nerd. Oh, okay, Mac's mad. That feels like a special ending. Although perhaps that just maxed mad. Okay, I suppose that is technically one of the... You might have seen that one already. Let's dive back in. We tried mixing all the
Hello,
attributes yet. We
and
did not.
This is the perfect time to study this. She appears much. There's a lot
I forgot to
be
see.
said about a bot's magnificent creature, up close, dangerous creature.
Yeah, dangerous
She appears
increases
to be using an avatar with the intent
mischievous.
to intimidate.
Excellent.
She must be
Well designed.
impeccably designed, and while she's occupied, we should.
We haven't gotten closer yet.
Interesting. Her field of vision must be limited to the phone. She has absolutely no idea I'm here.
Okay, this is going to be, smooch. Busted. Special ending. Surprise kiss. Mistress 2. Affection 1. Get close. Oh. Well, that was cute. So the next option they list in here, that we probably haven't seen yet, it's a combination of uncomfortable and mad.
Hello and welcome to Allow Me to Be Your Guide into the... This is the perfect time to study this.
So we're definitely gonna swing from that adorable ending to an ending that's much...
Strange creature, up close and... She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to...
much angrier.
repel would-be predators. She must be... completely defective. Broken in every possible way.
Well, that just mean.
While she's occupied, we should...
We'll max out. Be careful here. Steal her phone will max out anger. Keep our distance.
In respect to the natural... These creatures are... They do not appreciate the fact that I'm a... It's a good thing I brought these... In respect
Did that change
to the
stats?
natural... While she's occupied, we should... We can appreciate her... These creatures, they do not appreciate the fact that I... It's a good thing I brought
Camera?
this camera. This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
Hey, could you stop that? Okay.
This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort. It's a good thing I brought. We can appreciate her at a comfortable distance for the both of us.
I think if we get in closer, that might give us the discomfort we need.
Interesting. Her field of vision. She has absolutely no idea I'm here. These creatures are temperamental and territorial. They do not appreciate trespassers in their namespace. The fact that I'm afforded such a position is a rare, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's a good thing I brought.
Didn't seem to affect my stats noticeably.
This
Fruit salad.
This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
Okay, the fruit salad actually makes her mad. Interestingly, if we choose to stay back and keep our distance, it increases affection.
She appears to be tapping on her phone. More vigorously this time.
She's ready to depart.
Thoughts work in their own language. If only we could crack the mysteries of these fascinating creatures and know what they know. H. E. L. P.
Uh-oh.
M. E. L. E. M. O. N.
Uh-oh. What? Did we just get suplexed? We just got suplexed. Squeezed. Uncomfortable 2, bad 3. Mad 2, uncomfortable 3. I like the way he emphasizes certain words in an unconventional way. Indeed. We just got squeezed. We just got juiced by Lemon-chan. Who is the mascot of, How do we... So our next attribute combination here. Affection more than 1, mischievousness less than 1.
Hello and
So we're gonna
this
go through
is the
here.
perfect time.
Adorable.
She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to...
This one is looking for mischievousness less than or equal to 1.
attract a potential mate. It seems to be working for her.
Just gotta keep mischievousness
Remort.
low.
She must be... I see. Oh, I see. She must be...
Well designed.
impeccably designed and well suited to her work.
So let's see.
I've been spotted. I must retreat, lest I interfere too much in the natural order.
Have you actually seen this one before? Hey, wait! Ah, he always gets stuck with the wheel. Oh, did we get... At least that one was nice. Ah, max affection too early.
I've been spotted. I must retreat, lest I interfere too much in the natural order.
Absolutely superior.
A truly superior being. All hail.
Queen of the Shuffle.
While she's occupied, we should.
What happens if we keep our distance here?
In respect to these creatures, they do not appreciate the fact that I'm... It's a good thing I brought.
This juicy hamburger.
Thick juice. This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort. Almost. Can we go to the Natural History Museum?
Only if you start acting like I'm an exhibit.
I make no promises.
You're such a nerd. Ah, so that suggestion gets us the true ending. But to be an internet dating meetup? And yeah, based on what we're hearing from Cherry, it's entirely possible. Or at least a internet friend dating meetup of sorts.
Hello and welcome.
So we're gonna
This
get
is the perfect
no,
time to study this
no affection.
dangerous creature. She appears to be using an avatar with the intent to
Repel.
would-be predators. She must be.
We're gonna go Manji's route of balancing our. Yeah, she always ends up with a weirdo. She says so. This is a thing that she does often. Casual internet dates of sorts. We'll give her a mad point too.
Complete. While she's occupied, we should
Keep our distance.
In fact, these they do not the fact it's a good thing I brought.
Camouflage.
This restaurant, this will ensure that I'm able to study. It's a in respect. While she's occupied, we should.
Imagine if your date behaved like this at the first meeting. Yeah, which explains why the sort of there's the charming, endearing way to go about it, and then there's the kinda creepy and awkward way of going about it, which is like, oh, it's you're being cute in a rather weird way. Like, his responses range from "you're being cute in a rather weird way" to "you're being kind of creepy" to "I don't want to be seen in public with you anymore. Please go away." If we steal the phone.
It's too risky. These creatures are temperamental. They do not appreciate the fact it's a good thing I brought.
Gives us an Angie point. Camera for an
This
uncomfortable
camera,
point.
If she does anything funny, I can capture it for internet clout. This will ensure that I'm able to study her in peace and comfort.
This will give us a ending with affection of 0. This is the second worst date I have ever been on. Couldn't say one nice thing to me. Bye.
Oh, good lord. Did she just jump out the window? Oh, well.
Second worst, affection 0. Fifth choice, the truer ending. Oh god. This says a lot about society. No, this says a lot about me. This is all about me. Oh god. Well then. I think that's all. That's what we're gonna get out of this here. I think we've seen. Yeah. To be fair, we had that coming to us. Without how chuny we were throughout, we didn't say one endearing thing. So she bailed on us. Understandable, Cherry. Goodbye. So the exit button doesn't work. I have to actually close out of the game. But yeah. True in the sense that a lot of women have first dates like this. Yeah. That definitely makes sense. And that the really harrowing thing is that when they do have dates like this, a very good chance that the men involved don't handle that nearly as well as did in this case. Did we get all the endings? I feel like we did. We got a large majority of them. Yeah, the true ending is good. The true ending is cute. It's more like a... The true ending is very much you're a nerd and a dork, but you're kind of cute. Let's go on an actual date. I'm gonna say I feel like we got most of them, if not all. I lost count. It's getting kind of late. If there's anything I suggest for improvement / updates, it's track the endings we get, please. That's the one suggestion I'd have if they consider updating it at some point. Track the endings. Even if it's just a blank ending screen that gets filled in as you get endings. Just so, for completion's sake. Yeah, that was really eccentric and really charming. I did really enjoy that in the end. I'll leave that in here in case you want to check it out. Get those endings there. Even though I never advocate taking that approach on an actual date, naturally. Yeah. That nature documentarian on your first date is a terrible idea. That's maybe something you do when you know each other for years upon years, and you have that kind of rapport with each other. That's when you do that. But it would be great if Cherry would voice too. Yeah, that would be the thing that would really make that especially charming. As if Cherry were voice too. The narrative voice was good. It was precisely what it set out to be. In that nature documentarian, silly, campy, fun business. Oh, goodness.